taking back the throne. The useless seed is sown.
Hello, hello everybody, and welcome to
1, 2, 3.
the Jesus Chatline. That was good. We didn't rehearse that one. Yeah.
I'll just go over here.
Okay, Stephen, can you please screen these? Hello, caller. You're live on the air with Richard Burnish. Can you please screen these calls? Because they're getting across and.
It was a joke call. He said
I know you need to screen these calls.
He said he.
Well, okay. We'll be right back after. We'll be right back. Hey, well, you need to be screening these calls better, Stephen. Like those can't be getting across, especially on our first show. We're sounding like I'm sitting here. I'm looking very. It doesn't look good.
Let me just say that I said, hi, welcome. What is it you would like to speak about in Noah's Ark? And then I said, fine. Why don't I put you on and you can talk to Richard about Noah's Ark? And then he got on. And there was a scream.
Stephen, he didn't ask anything about Noah's Ark. Okay.
No, he screamed. I'll try to screen it.
As you know, the Bible is very old, and we rewrote it, we modernized it, we made it speak to today's world. You can check it out on jesuschatline.com. There's a large section on the Neon Bible, as well as the link to our e-commerce site to purchase it. But what it is that it's a modernized Bible that speaks to today. It talks about things like illegal downloading and things of that nature. And like it's sending the kids these days who are sending naked photographs of each other on the text, for example. A lot of these things aren't addressed in the old Bible. So, but not only that, our Bible also comes with a 100% guarantee, and that is to get you into heaven. If you purchase it, you will go into heaven. You will be granted into the circle of life, and that's a guarantee, or your money back.
Okay, did that occur to you that is fucking retarded?
I was actually convinced. I thought that was a real call for a second. Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody.
All right, we're going to take another call. Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
You're on the air. Go ahead.
Who am I speaking with?
My name is Stephen Chilton.
Which one of you is running around pretending to be me? This is Leeroy Sinclair, and I'm not fucking happy about this, man.
Oh, Leeroy, can I just ask you to watch the F sharps?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll watch the F sharps.
That's
but
okay.
I'm not effing happy about this.
Good. That's better. The only F sharps are on Richard's guitar.
Who's the one pretending to be me? I want to speak to that mother, not you. Is it you? Because I got permission from my brother. I live in Norway House, and I'm going to walk down there from Norway House. I'll be down next week.
Richard,
and find out which one of you is pretending to be me. It's going to be on. It's going to be on like fucking Donkey Kong at the break of dawn.
Do you know anything about this, Richard? Do you want to speak to this man?
Who's pretending to be me? And how did he know I fell off my roof trying to fix my satellite dish? That's what I want to know. You guys stalking me or something?
What
kind of freaky stuff is this?
Just 1 second, Leeroy. What we're going to do, because there's been a lot of rumors out there that Richard Burnish is Leeroy Sinclair. So just to smash that...
Him.
Smash that myth right now.
Down with my tribe.
Richard,
we're gonna walk down there, and we'll be down next weekend. You watch and see. I'm gonna find that Richard Burnish.
Okay.
Put him on. Put him on the call. I need to talk to him. He better apologize, or it's gonna be a warpath coming from Norway House.
Hello, caller. This is Richard Burnish. You're speaking with Richard.
Oh, you're the one running around pretending to be Leeroy Sinclair?
I'm not. No, sir. I have never impersonated.
Well, somebody told me that there's this internet show called the Jesus Chatline, and there was somebody calling in to pretending to be Leeroy Sinclair. I want to know. I watched it, and then I found out that it was you.
Well, Leroy.
Explain yourself to me. I thought this was supposed to be some religious show or something. What kind of religious thing is this? You're making fun of people. And I want to know how it is that you knew I fell off my roof fixing the satellite dish. Were you like stalking me or something?
Well, Leroy, Leroy.
Answer me. Come on now. I don't have all day. I got to know if I got to come down from Norway House and kick your ass or not.
Well, if you give me
if you apologize, maybe I might not.
Sir, allow me to respond.
Go ahead. You can have the floor.
My finger is literally hovering over the hang up button right now. So, Leroy, I'd ask you not to use your last name on the air due to keep your identity safe.
Why? You've already used it on the air. What difference does it make now? You've already exposed me.
This has got to be a joke.
This has got to be.
This is not a joke. Don't hang up on me. Leroy, you have called back. Don't hang up on me.
Leroy, you have called.
Don't hang up on me. I just want to call in to straighten this matter out. That's all I want to do. I don't want no more controversy. If you're going to pretend to be Leeroy Sinclair, I think some royalties should be...
Turn him down a little bit for now.
Okay. Maybe like in a couple
Leroy,
of beer and a bottle of whiskey or something.
You have called into this show on numerous occasions. We have given you a plenty of advice.
I never called in. This is my first time calling in the show.
Leroy, I recognize your...
This is my first...
Leroy, I recognize your voice.
Your recorded broadcasts off your archives there. And
Leroy,
somebody's been calling pretending to be me, and it's not me. The voices aren't the same.
I'm sorry that somebody is posing as you on our show, but
it's one you two, and you trust me. You don't want the tribe from Norway House coming down. We're not above scalping people. Trust me on that one, brother.
Sir, I want no violence, no one to be hurt at all. So
well,
I don't want
nor do I, but I just want to get to the bottom of this. What's going on?
Well, what we do, Leroy, is every call that we get,
I'm telling you, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to make you suck a wet fart from your grandpa's ass and hold it like a bong rip. Then when I'm done doing that,
apologize to everybody. We do monitor every call that comes in, and we monitor the IP address. That's your computer's identification. It's its access code, how it accesses the website, and every person that will log in to the Jesus Chatline or to the Skype, we will have that IP information, which then we can use to look up who you are. So, yes. So for people who call, like that last caller, we will contact the police if that kind of behavior persists. You can't do that. Okay, I've lost my train of thought, Stephen. I'm just going to take a quick break, everybody.
Yes.
And maybe we can look into Leroy's issue, because if we could help him out, he sounds very upset. So we're just going to
let me start with the backstory. So I live in a mostly religious neighborhood. I say mostly because there are a few families that aren't, but that's beside the point. I let my 9-year-old son go to the neighbor's house for a slumber party. My son's name is Eric, and I respect the neighbors. While we may not have the same methods of worship, we do worship the same God. So I assumed he was in good hands. And when he came back, I found out that my son Eric, the neighbors let him play with a dinosaur figurine, and the issue I'm having with that is, should I allow him to do that? It seems to be such a secular thing, seeing as the scientists claim that dinosaurs exist and the Earth is over trillions of years old. When it's not. The Bible clearly states that it's only 6,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was wondering what you think I should do about this. What should I tell him?
Well, there's no harm in this, sir. I understand where you're coming from. But as you know, there are all kinds of fictional toys out there. For example, maybe your son has played with a Wookiee, like a Wookiee figurine. And those are purely fictional, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you explain to your son that, you know, stuff like this never existed. Does that sound like a fair comment? Oh, and Wookiee has 2 E's in it, by the way. I see people spelling it in the chat incorrectly.
I think I just lost internet. Are you still there?
Yes. Did you catch the comment about the Wookiee figurine?
No, my Skype is actually over.
Are you
chat,
are you on AOL, sir?
No, I'm on Skype.
Oh, no, you should upgrade your internet services to AOL, because then you'll get clean reception.
Okay, I will do that after this. But on the note of
Crunchmaster spelt Wookiee right, correctly, yes.
I try to keep my son away from things like that. But how would I explain to him that the things he sees on TV and hears from the scientists that these alleged dinosaur bones are the work of the devil or something? What should I tell him?
Well, what I would say, what I just said, sir, when your internet cut out, is that it's common for children to play with fictional things, like, for example, Wookiee figurines.
Right. So this is all right as long as he realizes that this is a fictional thing.
Chawookie is his name of the Wookiee, yeah. Yeah, as long as he knows it's a fictional thing.
Not worship it.
But don't worship it, and by all means, if you're ever driving through Alberta, do not stop in Drumheller. Okay?
I actually live in Drumheller.
You do? Oh, that's...
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Okay, because then that would accomplish... You know what, Richard, if you look at the top on the Vaughn TV, there's an icon of you on the very left, and then it looks like a man is looking at you. Do you see that? Yeah, it looks like there's a man looking at you. You better call the police, Richard, because he's looking at you. Okay.
I did have one other question.
Okay.
And that was I do try to explain to my son Eric that these things are not real and that he should not accept them as such. But the neighbor family and the neighbor's kid, they try to tell him differently. What should I do about his interaction with the neighbors?
You need to show up to your neighbor's house wearing a shirt that doesn't restrict your shoulder movement. And you might also want to do a few shoulder stretches, and this will send the message that you mean business. And just firmly but gently tell them that dinosaurs do not exist and you don't appreciate your son being told such.
Do you believe that they're trying to corrupt my son in some way?
No, I just believe that they're ignorant.
Oh, I knew there was something with those Jews.
Okay, we're gonna now move on. We're gonna take another call. Well, Richard, are you ready to rock the mic? Or you're just finishing your holy water there? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna move on now. We're gonna take. Okay, well, I'm gonna introduce a dilemma.
Do you have? Is there AOL available in the Toronto region?
Yes, it's AOL International.
AOL, okay, that's good. Okay, and do you use? I'm assuming you're on a payphone if you're in Cabbagetown. Is that?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
It's a lot of quarters.
I think it's spent me about 10 Canadian dollars here.
Oh well, we thank you for your call, and please? Oh, I just got shocked my lip a little bit.
Did you really, Richard?
Yeah, it shocked my lip. Oh, it's hot. It shocked my lip. Sorry about that, caller. I was just saying thank you very much for calling in, and feel free to call us back anytime. You're very welcome here. You're among friends.
Yes, thank you. You guys do great internet.
God bless you, and amen. What a great call. Oh, Stephen, it's really...
Did it really do it?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know. We gotta put some foam on it or something.
Try some Dad's cream.
Yeah. Feel a little nervous there, Jeffrey, but we're happy to hear from you.
I got something to say. You know, I called in last week, or a couple of weeks ago, and you told me to divorce my wife. And I did. And now her lawyer is saying that when it involves a bunch of black guys and a camera, that it's called making a porno, not cheating. My lawyer says that I'm screwed.
Jeffrey, have you
What
been
am I supposed to do? I got no more money since I sent my big butch ungayed lesbian wife through the damn homosexual detox that made her too ungay. Now what? I'm gonna lose the car, the house, the dog.
Jeffrey?
What do I do?
Jeffrey, have you been drinking?
What do you mean am I been... Fuck you. Of course I've been drinking. I got nothing left. Fuck you. And fuck Steven too. Look what you guys have done to my life. Now, what am I supposed to do? I'm not good with women. They hate me. I'm short, kind of heavy, not the greatest looker. I get one, and then she's banging a bunch of black dudes.
Jeffrey,
Fucking anti-homosexual detox bullshit.
Jeffrey, I'm just gonna, hold on one second. I want to take this call off the air.
Richard, I'm getting hot in this suit.
You have to wear it though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We want to look professional.
Okay, and
So just keep,
I told Vince that we would look presentable.
yeah. So just keep, I know it's hot in here.
Okay.
Pastor Leping needs to fix the AC.
Okay.
So they'll be in tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ask you for this. Please keep it on for now, okay?
I will.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say that I am a huge fan, and I purchased your Neon Bible. Hang on one second, I can hear my voice. And okay. Anyways, yeah. So I'm a big fan. I purchased your Bible. Actually, I loved your Bible so much that I purchased the second one to read it again. I mean, that's how much I loved it. Okay.
That's good.
My question actually is about child viewing. Now, I have a 3-year-old son, and he's a little out of control. And I've been trying different disciplinary means to make sure that he behaves and he follows the rules of the house, and he acts properly in public. And I've actually asked a couple of my pastors if a few of these measures were appropriate. But I wanted to get your opinion on some of these, because I watch the show a lot, and I really I respect your opinion. Would you mind sharing your opinions on some of these methods for me?
Yes, certainly, definitely. I think the room would like to hear about some of them as well. There's probably many fathers and mothers in the room here that have had experience with this difficult situation. So, yeah, I think it'd be a great thing to share with the room, and we can kind of explore them together. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Well, one of them might be considered a little extreme. I don't think it's too extreme. I consider this one to be less extreme than the other ones, but they appear to be proven methods for disciplining your children, as I've read. One of them is pouring a giant bucket of blue paint on your child when he comes home from school. If I've received a phone call from his teacher that he's been behaving poorly in class, would you say that pouring a giant bucket of blue paint on your child when he comes in through the door is an appropriate disciplinary measure? No, I don't think that would be appropriate at all. No, I mean that sounds like a very bad, abusive thing to do, but I wouldn't agree with that.
Oh, okay, all right. I was hoping.
Yeah, unless
you'd be okay with that.
Unless your son was a member of the Blue Man Group. I'm kidding. I'm really joking, though. Really, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. All right. Well, I'll try this one on you. Okay. I keep a shotgun in my house for protection. Like every good Christian should. I'm sorry? Just like every good Christian should. We also have a loaded rifle in our house as well. I agree. Would you condone firing the shotgun in your child's room while he's sleeping?
I think it's a joke.
Is this a serious call?
Yes, it's a very serious call.
Because no, I would not. No, that is even more unsafe than the previous one. No, we would not. I don't know what else to say to this. I don't know if this is real or not, but no, that's.
What about pouring gasoline in your child's soda for him to drink? Is that okay?
Your son's Toyota?
No, pouring gasoline in your child's soda pop.
Hang up.
Okay, this is a joke, Stephen.
Hang up on it. It was very good. It was a little flat. It was our Skype unexpectedly quit. There's a button that says report. Does that mean the police will look into it? I'm going to hit reopen. Richard, that man is still looking at you with it. And go ahead, caller. You're on the Jesus Chatline.
Hello?
Hi.
Am I on?
Yes, sir. Who am I speaking with?
This is Leeroy Sinclair again. Why did you guys hang up earlier on me?
I think, sir, it's because of your excessive swearing.
I was watching my language. What are you talking about? I just called in. I wanted to find out what was going on, who was impersonating me, and just get to the bottom of this. Because if you want to impersonate me, fine. But at least, you know what? Give me some royalties for crying out loud. You know, a couple of boxes of beer and some whiskey or something. You know, and I won't have a problem with it. But I'm getting nothing from this. And if you guys are profiting off of impersonating me, that's not fair.
Sir, all we do is we take calls. We see a call, we press the button, we answer the call.
I'm not dumb. Just because I'm native and I live in Norway House doesn't mean I'm dumb. I've watched your show. I've watched clips of your show. And I noticed something. Every time Leeroy Sinclair calls in, it's always you answering the phone, and the other guy's never to be seen anywhere. I never see the other guy answering the call when Leeroy's calling. Why is that? I put it together. He's calling in impersonating me. That's not right.
It must be a coincidence.
That a coincidence, huh? I don't buy that as a coincidence.
What, sir?
I don't buy that as a coincidence. I want to speak to Richard. He and I have to hash some things out. I need to speak to Richard, please.
Before I put Richard on, I just need your word. That
you have my word. I've been on there for a couple of minutes now, and I've not dropped any F-bombs or any F-sharps or anything like that. I will watch my language. If the odd one slips out, you have to excuse it. I've been drinking. I know this is a Jesus Chatline. I don't want to cause no problems. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Richard, are you willing to speak with this man? All right, he is. No. But keep it clean. And all right, Richard, here is Leeroy.
All right, Leeroy. Last time, I'm going to give you only a few minutes. If you can please be a little bit more polite than your last call, I'll be willing to hear you.
I was being polite. I dropped the odd F-bomb and I apologize for it. And then you hung up on me. I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
if you're impersonating me because it gets you a laugh in the show, then fine. But you know what? Sir, I think I should be paid for that. Don't you think that's only fair?
Leeroy, we pushed the answer button, and whoever is on the other end, we really have no control over. And I didn't hang up on you.
I don't buy that.
Well, I didn't
buy that. I've watched the show, and every time Leeroy Sinclair calls in, the fake Leeroy Sinclair, you're never on the screen, and it's always Steven answering the phone. Why is that? Well, why is it that you never answer a call that Leeroy Sinclair is calling in with?
I think it's just coincidence, because a lot of the times,
yeah, it's coincidence. Okay. A coincidence like the coincidence that you suck a wet fart from your grandpa's ass and hold it like a bong rip. Is that a coincidence?
Leeroy, I'm going to ask you to watch the language.
We either get to the bottom of this, or the warpath is coming from Norway House.
Leeroy, sometimes I do go off camera, as you've seen. I get hungry, and when I get hungry, I need to go, and I just need to have a quick bite
you're
to
hungry,
eat.
I'm going to feed you something. I'll feed you a tube steak smothered in underwear. How's that for hungry? How's that for hungry?
Sorry, Leeroy.
How about a nice big tube steak smothered in underwear? Is that hungry enough for you? That's better than the hungry man's dinner, I'll tell you that. Full of protein.
Okay.
Did you crunch yourself there?
No, sorry, Leeroy. I was getting an important text message from our pastor. I was checking my texts, so I didn't hear what you had said.
It looked like you were crunching yourself.
No, I didn't crunch myself that time. What I said is that
Listen, I'm just looking for a peaceful resolution to this. Okay, if you don't want to accept my olive branch of peace,
okay, well,
then
here's what I'll
but to unleash the warpath from Norway House down, and we will find you.
Okay, well, and how about in exchange for your some of the inconvenience that you've been dealing with, how about I offer you some beads?
What I want to know, though, is how did you know I fell off my roof fixing the satellite dish?
Leeroy, we will offer you some beads. How did you know that?
How did you know I fell off the roof fixing my satellite dish?
Leeroy.
Were you stalking me?
Leeroy.
Should I call the police and get a restraining order? How did you know?
Leeroy, it's a good deal. Take the beads.
I don't want no beads. They're called anal beads. Are you familiar with them?
Okay, Leeroy. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll encourage.
I'll make the offer here, and you guys see if you want to go with this.
Okay, go
I
on.
want 2 boxes of beer a week and a bottle of whiskey.
Leeroy,
Okay?
Leeroy,
2
we'll get
boxes
you.
of beer and a bottle of whiskey.
We will get you 2 packages of beads.
I do not want beads. Okay? I'm native. We make beads. I can give you beads.
Leeroy, we will get you 2 packages
I
of
don't
beads.
want beads. I
Listen,
told
and a
you, damn
dream.
it.
Okay, and a dream catcher and a pair of mucklucks, but that is it.
Mucklucks, are you not? You're making fun of me. That's it. That's it. I talked to my big brother before after you hung up on me.
This
and
is
he told me.
Okay, this is a joke. I'm sorry, I had to hang up on that call. I do encourage the Leeroy imposter to phone in so we can sort this out if he even exists. So Leeroy will be mailing you the beads. We're gonna just take a quick call, Stephen. I need to finish eating. Can you rock the mic for a minute here? I'm gonna pass the mic off to Stephen.
Hello.
We have another caller. I just want to say that I've listened to a lot of nonsense, and if people want to get down to some frank talk about Christianity, then let's do that. If not, then you can go watch Dexter or something like that. Okay,
Well,
go ahead,
I
caller.
have a lot to talk about
Okay.
as far as Christianity is concerned.
Can we start with your name, sir?
My name is Randall, and
welcome,
I'm
Randall.
homosexual.
You sound like maybe you play football or something like that.
Well, no, I'm a catcher.
Oh, okay. Go on.
So I love your show. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And I heard that you answer advice questions. Is that what you're doing there, baby?
We absolutely answer those types of questions. Yes, go ahead, Randall.
Okay, my first question is how are, being friendly here, how's the both of you doing?
We're doing very well. We are enjoying our new place here on Vaughn Live.
Oh, shit, baby. Was that Dad's cream?
Indeed it was, Randall. Yes.
I gotta admit, I know what Dad's cream tastes like, but I think it's a different consistency from what you're used to.
The old stock is different. Yeah, are you referring perhaps to the old stock?
Yeah, well, yeah, it is a little bit older than me, yes.
Okay. Well, it really goes down the throat nice, doesn't it?
It does, but you know what the funny thing is? It always ends up out the ass, right?
Ooh.
Buttocks?
I'm going to ask you to just remember to tone it down here. This is a Christian show.
I toned it, baby. I said buttocks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was toning.
Pardon?
So, anyway, I have, it's a religious sexual question. Do you answer that kind of stuff?
Yes, I'm not afraid to tackle a question like that.
Oh, tackle, baby. You know what? You two look awfully familiar. What did you guys do before the Vaughn?
We were on C-band.
Did you get bands?
Well, where we were before, we constantly had to jump around, and we got tired of it.
And when you jumped around, what'd you wear?
Well, often I wore suits. I wore a shirt and tie, and often I would wear like some type of slacks, or
slacks,
like yeah.
Okay. That's pretty hot. I'm surprised they banned you from that, just wearing that.
Well, we're much happier where we are now. We think it's a better environment for us and for our callers.
Ask him if on.
Right, baby.
Oh, just a second. I have a question from Richard.
Ask him if on his Firefox is the man looking at me.
Okay, do you have Firefox, Randall?
I'm actually using Firefox 9.0. It's much bigger.
Okay.
And it's a lot faster. You know, when I use Firefox, I find that the plugin feature is pretty orgasmic. What do you think?
Is he? Hang on, I'm gonna turn it down. Is he putting me on?
Excuse me?
I don't think so.
Hello, anybody?
He's using Firefox.
Okay.
Yeah, Firefox,
Pardon
baby.
me. I with your accent, I thought you said something different. Is at the top of your screen? Is there a man looking at Richard?
I installed Firefox today a few times, but I'm looking above. I don't see a man yet.
Oh, on the top left, there's Richard and then some man staring at Richard, and we think that well, it might be a little bit
let me tell you something.
Homo
There's a lot of
sapien.
men that is staring at Richard.
So Randall, what is it that you would wish to speak about tonight?
Okay, it's related to religion in a sexual manner.
Okay.
So I was having relations with my boyfriend, and I'm a top. I'm not a bottom. Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
No.
I'm not the kind of boy that does missionary. I don't lay in the missionary position. I'm the one that's on top. Do you know what I'm saying now?
He's talking about sex.
I think you're yes.
Sex.
Yeah, I understand. Yes.
Okay, right. And I like to practice, I don't want to get him pregnant. So what I do is I pull out. So, do you follow me so far?
Yes. Kind of like the way Russia at one point, or the Soviet Union, had to pull out of Afghanistan.
It was messy.
It was.
Okay, great. So we're on the same track.
Yes.
And I pulled out. And when my penis, I'm going to use safe words here because I know this is a religious channel, no F-sharps and stuff. When I pulled my penis out and I had an explosive orgasm, it didn't hit my boyfriend's back at all. Do you follow me? Can you picture this?
Sir, I don't think you understand what type of channel this is. It's a religious channel where religious people come to talk about religion, not filth, gays, Homo sapiens, or anything else like that.
I'm getting to the religion, baby. Calm down. My God, you got an erection just sitting there.
Okay, go on. I'm going to just loosen my tie, though, if that's okay.
I'm getting sweaty listening to Randall Baby Stevens. I can see it.
It's hot in here. That's all.
And it's getting hot in here. Baby, take off all your clothes. Oh my God, it's getting so hot. I'm going to take my clothes off. And so...
He's singing.
He's go ahead.
I didn't sing. I think you guys got some YouTubes or something over there. So I pulled my thick penis with a vein in it out. And I had an ejaculation. It was part of love, because that's what two people who do, what they do when they're in love. They pull their penises out. And the ejaculation, it cleared his back. And the sprays actually hit the cross that I had on the wall. I mean, it was splashing Jesus Christ's face. Now, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. So what does this mean to you professionals?
Sir, I think that... let me ask you a question.
You can ask me whatever you want.
When you saw this happen, you obviously, you took the time to call. If you found that this was perfectly acceptable, you wouldn't have called. So how did you feel when you witnessed this? Did it perhaps drive home, no pun intended, drive home the point that perhaps your chosen lifestyle, sir, is wrong?
I'll be totally honest with you. When the sperm sprays were hitting the face of Jesus Christ, our Savior, the first thing that I thought of was, you know what, Randall, you gotta call the Jesus Chatline, and you're gonna ask them, what does it mean when Jesus Christ has clear to white sperm shots dripping from his face?
Well, first of all, you were talking about our Lord, and when something like that happens, you cannot salvage the cross. What you must do is...
No. The cross was bronze. It's antimicrobial. It will not rust. I mean, I could perfectly salvage that cross if I put it in the dishwasher.
Just, if you put it in the dishwasher, be sure to use Finish dishwashing detergent.
Okay.
Does anyone get that one out there? Maybe not. Okay, go ahead, Randall.
All right, by this time now, the sperm shots on Jesus Christ's face are dry, and my boyfriend has left. So now I'm left with dried sperm, Jesus Christ, the Jesus Chatline on your wonderful chat room, and yet I still don't have any questions answered.
Well, sir, I think that your lifestyle is wrong. It doesn't suit.
Does he not realize he's going to hell?
You're going. Yeah, that's a good point, Richard. Let's just be blunt. You're going to hell, sir. As it
Oh my
stands
God!
now.
I should have left it inside of him.
No, 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 no. It is wrong.
I get it.
It says in the Neon Bible.
I didn't fucking think of that.
Just the act of plowing another man is wrong, Randall.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why?
I was making love, baby.
He's talking about getting up in them guts.
If you choose this style of life.
Oh my God, Richard knows. He said I was up in them guts. See, he knows. He twists on the weekends.
Do you know of a man named Frederick H. Mercury?
Oh,
he used to wear
God.
Tight,
yes, I do, baby.
Tight jean
oh my God.
shorts.
See, I know you. Oh my God.
Tight jean shorts, mustache. He used to hold the mic stand over his head.
Oh my God.
He used to wear a queen's crown. Just think of all the names out there for a band. I mean, think of every possible name you could call your band, and these four guys chose the name Queen. Now look what happened to that gentleman.
He died of AIDS.
He died of AIDS.
That's not a coincidence.
Now, what do you think will happen, Randall, if you
God,
keep
you
up?
guys are so gullible. Let me guess. He's with the same person named Elvis, another hot motherfucker in leather.
Oh, could you watch the F sharps?
I didn't have an F sharp.
I'm afraid we're going to get flagged from this.
You know what the good thing about this place
Vince is going to really. We told Vince we would not. We would keep this clean, and look what's happened.
It's not a flag feature yet.
Okay.
It's not a fag or a flag feature, so we can just do what we want.
Okay.
By the way, do you know what the difference is between a homosexual and a faggot?
No, I don't.
I am a homosexual, okay? I'm thinking right now that you're a fucking faggot because you don't really know how to help me. That's what I'm thinking. Can you see the difference here?
I'm going to pray for you now.
I'll tell you what, pray to the bunghole Jesus, because, baby, you need it.
We ask you, O Lord, to pray for this Homo sapien, and may you take the gaiety out of him and turn him into a proper servant who will lay down with a woman and not a gay. Amen.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Next time he's ankle up to Jesus, tell him.
We have tried everything with you, Randall. We have tried to send you to our homo detox programs. You have tried to lay down with animals. There is nothing that has worked. I don't know what to say to you anymore.
Well, maybe you can answer this then. I mean, what the hell? Okay, obviously, having an orgasm on the face of Jesus Christ on the cross is wrong, right?
It's wrong. Yes, it's wrong.
Then give me a figure in religion, the most acceptable figure in religion that I can have an orgasm on, and I'll do it. Think of one. Just one.
Who's the one who betrayed Jesus?
Judas.
Judas?
Is he hot?
Yeah.
Would you consider him hot?
No, sir, because I'm not of the gaiety. So
what
maybe.
Does he look like?
What's his white blood cell count?
Well, yeah, that's a good question, Richard. What is your white blood cell count these days?
I've got a good one.
You do? Are you sure?
If my white blood cell count was off the fucking Richter, I wouldn't be here today. That's not of concern to you two. You guys are catering to the concerns of homosexuals and not faggots, right?
If you go to a doctor and the man asks you to cough, and he is holding you in his hands, it is not proper for him to look you in the eye.
I prefer him looking me in the eye as he's looking up at me.
Because you've also told me that your doctor has a fireman's calendar on his wall, and that's not appropriate either.
There's a lot of hoses on that calendar too. Oh my God, you're making me go upstairs to look at my calendar again.
I will fight through this like MMA.
Do you wear a zipper or a button fly?
It's a zipper.
Are you sure about that? Let me see.
Well, I wear Lee jeans.
Can I see? Come on, stand up, baby. Show the chat room what style's all about. Chat room, if you guys are into religion and Christianity, this is what you got to wear. See these jeans right there? Now open that up just a little bit, baby. So if you could see if it's a button fly or a zipper.
I refuse, sir, because I can see where you're going with this. You're trying to trick me?
I'm not trying to trick you, baby. If I was trying to trick you, we'd go out, have some drinks, and you have some little pills in your drink. That's a trick.
You tried to, yes. What we ask you to do is do the following. We want you to lay down with a woman.
Hold on, we get a faggot alert. Someone just said, this is so fake. Now that's a faggot, not a homosexual. That's a fucking faggot right there.
It is, absolutely.
Right,
yeah, where is Vince? If the owner of this website, Vince Vaughn, if you can please show yourself and help me out, because I'm being attacked by a gay.
I'm not attacking, baby. I'm asking for advice. I came on Jesus Christ, and I want to know what I should do about it. And you know what? You don't have the answer, do you?
Well, the answer, sir, is to stop what you're doing, wash the cross. You need to stop being gay, and you need to purchase a neon Bible for $19. What you need to do, Randall, is you need to pay the price. You know that we have a song coming out on YouTube, and it goes, you gotta pay the price, pay the price all day. It goes like that. It's going to be on YouTube.
People have paid me to administer fellatio on me. Is that what you mean by pay the price? Maybe not. I don't know.
Choking.
Pardon me, I crunched myself.
Don't crunch yourself. You know what I do? I get duct tape, and I put it in the front of my testicles, and then I get the duct tape, and I lift it up towards the back of my legs to my back, and I tape them, and then I wear bikinis and stuff.
That is probably the gayest thing I've ever heard. Richard, how about you?
I mean, everyone does it that wears bikinis.
Want to save his life? Isn't he worried about going to hell?
You've got Negroes in the chat room, look.
They're welcome here, just like everybody else is welcome, except for gays.
Oh, because I just saw some illegal stuff in there.
Oh.
You know.
You can't say the N-word on there.
What did it say?
The N-word. You can't say N-word.
I'm reading the chat right now. Where have our mods gone? Nobody's policing it.
It says Negroes. You can't say Negroes.
People love the honey badger. You ever see the honey badger?
No, I haven't.
It runs backwards.
Oh, there's Joel.
The honey
Joel,
badger don't give a shit.
Joel, police it. Okay.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
What we want you to do is we're going to send you a care package, and what it is
pay for shipping.
No, we're going to send this to you for free.
Oh my God! If you sent me a package of your genitals, I bet you it would cost me $100 to get.
No, what this is, it's something that Richard came up with, and it consists of a bottle of holy water and a jock. And this is
I'd
what
be willing to buy that. Is the jock clean, or are you pre-used by Jesus Christ?
It's clean, and it's perfectly acceptable to also use it as a painting mask. But we tried to send you this before, and what it is you fill the jock with holy water, and then you put the jock on, and you wear that for a period of 24 hours. And I want you to try that a few times, and then I want you to call us back.
And I have a big one, right?
Well, we'll send an XL jock.
That may be something I meant to see. We're relating a lot better now. Now we're talking about harnesses that hold genitals, and I can relate to that.
I just had a vision, Randall. I had a vision of you coming home from work, and
I'm a dancer.
Just hear me out here. The door opens, and your wife, yes, I said a wife, your wife is stirring a cake, and she says, "Hi, Randall, how was work today?" And you say, "It was wonderful, honey." And your children run up to you, and they hug you, and they go, "Welcome home, Daddy. We're glad to see you."
That's what it's all about.
And then you settle in to watch television with your family. Now, how does that sound, Randall?
Now, that sounds like hell. It really does. I mean, I picture hell. I picture fire. I want to come home to my boyfriend that says, Randall, get ready, baby, because I'm going to suck your cock like I'm mad at it. Now that's heaven.
Richard, I don't effing believe what I'm hearing. I don't ever want to write anyone off as a lost cause.
Well, you guys have a lot of work. Obviously, this is not your time to deal with real-life problems.
Well, I admit you've caught us off guard because this is our first broadcast on Vaughn TV. No, what is it called? Vaughn Live?
No, it's Vaughn. It's Vaughn.
Yes, Vaughn Live. And we're trying to keep it together here because we like it here, and we do us a favor. Will you call us back on our next broadcast next weekend and report back on the progress?
You faggots, I've been calling you for like a half an hour. You got to answer the phone. Technology is a funny thing. Sometimes when people call phones, the recipient will pick it up. And sometimes they fucking don't. Well, I encountered that for about a half an hour tonight.
God wills it.
I'm sorry, Randall, but we have right now, if you may not believe this, but we have 38 calls lined up. And
all right, faggot, when you straighten yourself out, I'll give you a call back. Good night. Thanks for nothing.
I honestly thought it was going to be different. You have no idea what we put up with. Broadcast after broadcast after broadcast. We thought we could have a serious religion program. And Vince assured us, oh, if you come over to my channel or my website I'm building, I've built it all day and all night and this and that, it's good, and you will be able to have your religious show there. Well, it's not happening, Vince.
There's got to be something. A tambourine, maybe you can sing. Maybe you can do some a cappella for us. Maybe you can sing some Jeremy, something. Come on.
Well, we do here in the closet. We do actually have. This is a little thing that we use to play with the children. We play with the kids, and we like to sing. We help kind of get them involved with our Jesus puppet.
Awesome.
So I mean, it's just very good with the children. It's good for reaching out and playing with kids. It's just a sure way to reach them and touch them. But I mean, we would do songs like, "He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world." Stuff like that. "Kumbaya" is another one. Like "Kumbaya, my Lord."
Dude, let me tell you something.
And that kind of stuff.
You've got talent here. You've got to quit playing around with these hymns and start singing some Eddie Vedder shit. Because I'm telling you, you've got it. You've got it, my friend.
Oh well, maybe maybe after the show. After the show, we can see if there's a guitar around here after the show, and maybe we can. Sing some songs.
Just Bob's here, and hey, Bob, that's crazy how you went from a lizard to having hair and a mustache. That's talent. I'm glad that you've joined the Jesus Chatline live.
Well,
I want to give Just Bob credit for being over there with you. So everybody say hi to Just Bob over on the Jesus Chatline, everybody. All right, nobody's saying hi to you, Bob. This is a great costume that you're wearing.
I'm not trying to do the dance.
But Bob, we love you. I'm sorry, I was an asshole. Okay, I should get the fuck out of here.
It's the puppet actually. Yeah, Stephen made it.
He's even made it?
Yeah, he did. He actually made it. He was doing like an Asian, a puppet show, a story about Asia, or maybe about Bruce Lee. I'm not sure, but it was Asian influenced, and I thought that his Asian puppet kind of resembled Jesus.
It actually looks like Roadhammer, kind of, without a hat. But
well, have you seen the movie Old Boy?
No, I haven't.
Well, if you could do a quick Google search on Old Boy, it looks very much like the character from Old Boy.
Okay, I'll have to Google that after the segment. I'm glad that you call. I'm glad that I finally got through to the call, though. By the way, I've had a good time tonight.
I'm glad to take your call, but I will look. Maybe, like I said, after the show, I'll take a look, and maybe we can do a little sing song if you'd be interested.
I'm in.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And
Roadhammer's threatening to ban me, and I think I should get moderator of the.
Well, may I ask you, how do you deal with not having a woman around to help you release yourself?
Well, when I have that urge, or when I have that feeling rise over me, usually I find it very comforting to think about baseball.
Baseball. Yeah. I just kept trying to think of Jesus.
And Jesus.
When Jesus, I just thought of him and how he dealt with it. And well, the thing is, as a kid that worked, as I'm growing up, I just seem to become more attached to Jesus. I kind of associated that urge with Jesus.
Yeah.
And what do I do about that?
There's nothing wrong with that. That is a very safe and a very recommended way to deal with those types of urges. The power of Jesus could be used to find strength in our times of weaknesses. Now, when you say that you feel these feelings coming over you, just thinking of Jesus on the cross or with his beard and his hair, that is perfectly normal. And I often find myself thinking of Jesus when I'm aroused to try and, I'm aroused because I think of Jesus to get less aroused. Not that he's not attractive, but that if you
no. This is the opposite for me. When I think of Jesus, or you say you're attached to your work, but I don't really have a job. My job is basically trying to get rid of this urge. And now that I associated this urge with Jesus, I feel attached to him. I don't know if I want to tell you this, but can you keep a secret?
Well, you're in the room with a few other people, but if you want to confide in me, you're welcome to.
All right. The people seem pretty nice. I was just when I tried to get rid of the urge, I was trying something new, and we had a nice cross on the wall, the crucifixion of Jesus, which I love to pay my respects to. Before I eat, I would pray. It's beautiful. But recently I've been taking down the cross and using it as put it into my anal cavity.
Oh, I'm sorry, caller. I was just I got a message from Stephen. You were talking about what? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't catch that. You were thinking about Jesus?
Well, we had a cross up on the wall, which is a crucifixion of Jesus, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, having a cross on your wall is that's quite common. That's not unusual. So I hope I answered your question. Hello, caller. You're live on the air with Richard.
Hey, I have a very important question for you all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you answer my question for me?
Well, I'll definitely do my best.
All right. So, if space has no oxygen, how does the sun burn?
Well, there's some. I'm not sure. I would imagine that it's probably powered by a system that God has placed into effect. God even knows when a single hair on your head moves. Hello?
But fire needs oxygen to burn.
Well,
and
yes.
There's no oxygen in space.
Well,
so how does the sun burn?
Perhaps perhaps it's something that we can't understand. I'm not a scientist. This is a I don't know if you saw this, but this is a religious chat line.
Yes, I know, but this. Listen, how can God explain that?
How can God explain that? Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and sometimes ways we don't always understand.
I'm not. I don't understand the lack of oxygen in space, and then I don't understand this, and I need God to explain this to me. Can you get God?
Well, my advice to you is to spend some time on Google. Maybe if you probably go to Google and type it into the search field, how does the sun burn without oxygen? I'm quite confident that the rest would auto-fill in after you type how does the sun, it'll probably be in there, and I would recommend that you read into that. Hello, caller, you're live on the air with Richard.
Hi, this is Randall, and I'm still a homosexual, but I just want to apologize.
Well, it's not me. I think you need to apologize too. Stephen was very upset by the nature of the call, and he's gone home.
Well, when you see him, I want to apologize to him. I mean, I really shouldn't have talked about how my sperm shots hit the face of Jesus Christ, and tell him I didn't mean to call him a faggot, and any of the other stuff that I said that made him feel uncomfortable.
Well, I will do my best. I will call him and let him know that he's unfortunately not taking my calls right now. He told me...
Give me a cell phone number. I can get him back.
Well, maybe I can't give you his personal cell phone number.
No, you can. Jesus Christ told me a little while ago that you can give me his phone number, and I can call him anytime and get him back on the show.
Well, the only message that I got from Stephen from his text messages is he said he just said off the grid, getting blitzed. Now, I hope that doesn't mean...
That means give me his phone number, Richard.
Okay. Well, maybe him hearing from you would maybe make him feel a bit... Hold on. Can you hold one second? I don't know how to close off the microphone here, so it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I enjoy Will Smith.
Just the two. I'm sorry, what?
I like Will Smith a lot. He's just you and I.
He's an African American, you know.
Yeah, he's I don't know if he's African, but he's American.
Okay, I think it's muted. Good job.
Okay. His number is area code.
Okay.
Hold on. Where is it here?
Hey, remember that night?
It's area code 510.
I just wanted to let you know that night when we went out, did you feel what I felt? Honestly, be serious here.
Well, I felt that there's a lot of conflict in the air, if that's what you meant, like you and Stephen.
Well, it was a bar and it was smoky. I know there's a big conflict, you know, the smoke between us. But when the smoke cleared, didn't you see what I saw, baby?
Randall, I love you as a friend, and as you know, I look up to you in a lot of ways for your bravery, wanting to change. But I told you before, like, I don't share a physical attraction for you, and I don't mean to.
But when I rubbed you, though, but when I rubbed it, I mean, it got bigger. And it got bigger because I could physically feel it get bigger.
I know.
What's that from? Why did that happen?
I saw the video, but understand at that time I was under the influence of a lot of chewing tobacco.
My God, you won't even open up to me, even though you're muted. What's wrong with you? You know what?
I'm a little bit worried.
You're a fucking faggot too. I'm tired of you two with all this fucking coy shit. You're a fucking faggot. I'm out of here. Bye.